Oh man, hello, hello, hello. We are now live. Sorry about the huge delay, everybody. My computer was being punky.
It was Ivan Ooze the whole time.
Bah, 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 bah. I was trying to do something fancy for the overlay, and obviously Ivan has other plans at the moment, so we get to stick with this. I made it all fancy. I've been working for like 2 weeks on this thing, and then all of a sudden it says no, poo poo on you.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We will get there.
I know. We'll work it out. It'll all work
Even
out
if we
in
have
the
to
end.
build out the grid tech to do it, we'll get there.
Hey, we've got some engineers from the future, so maybe,
Right.
maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, want to thank you all for showing up tonight. I know it's been a long week. This is episode 2 of Guardians of the Grid. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so scatterbrained, my notes are gone. But no, if this is your first time joining us, go check out the first episode. But otherwise, we have our team of Rangers here, and this is the first team. This is who we are. We introduced all 6 of them last week. Yeah, I mean, if everyone's ready to go, we can go ahead and kick this thing off, and we can talk about all the fun shenanigans that we're all doing individually at the end. That sounds great.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. All right. We were introduced to our Rangers last week. All 6 of them, or at least the first 5, on the planet Sard, an icy world that had already begun to be taken over by Ivan Ooze. They had arrived late, as sometimes they often do. And once they arrived, they were surrounded by a horde of Tanga. Tanga warriors came, and surrounded them all. During this confrontation, an android came in, sent by Zordon, and notified the Rangers that there was another Ranger around, and we were introduced to our final and 6th Ranger, Artemis, who happened to be a Sardian cat from this world. With their new member, and quickly being outnumbered by more Tangas on the way, the Rangers were able to escape thanks to our android's help, but the android ended up sacrificing itself in the process to ensure they got away, much to Dolores' dismay. And he definitely let Zordon know. Now, once they arrived at the Bastion, back at the Bastion of Light, where their home base, they were greeted by Zordon, who was surprised to meet their new addition, and also gave the Rangers a glimmer of hope against the battle against Ivan Ooze. Zordon revealed 2 prophecies that may lead to additional power, or additional aid for our Rangers. One being located at the Sanctuary of Light on the forest world of Astralis, and the other at a place referred to as the Spire from the prophecies, located on what they found to be on the planet Umbra Prime. Based on what they know, our Rangers decided to first go to Astralis to investigate the Sanctuary. They arrived at this forest world, and once they did, they looked around and were at least able to see where the sanctuary was located. However, 2 of our Rangers were a little bit more perceptive and saw something, or someone, lurking in the steeple. And that's what we're going to be picking up tonight. We have all 6 of our Rangers in the forest. They have arrived. They can see the sanctuary in the distance above the tree line, and now they have to decide. What do you like to do?
Who among us, and I don't remember, who among us saw a figure at this building?
Did
That would be Trinzax and Artemis.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they mentioned it to you before
Don't think
you
they
left.
did.
I
I
don't,
don't
I
Nah.
don't think we did.
Nah, we just kind of looked at each other like, alright. Kind of suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Um, so now we'll speak up.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
we
just-
saw someone.
I'll just say we should go to the stable. Maybe someone there.
I do believe that's exactly where we're intended to go. And Deller will look at Jack.
Jack, probably standing side by side with Zephyr. And we talked about it, I think, after the stream last time, that the two of them probably get along on the fact that, like, they are survivalist, whereas Zephyr is more of rescue. Jack is, let's just say, acquisition. Um, so literally, like, probably with him, just kind of, like, Jack's attention is starting around them and then going out. Probably why he didn't notice who was in the steeple, to make sure that there's nobody watching us close by, no threats of any kind that would be alarming.
Okay.
This may be your trial. It's unknown if you're going to need to face it alone or if we will do it as a team. Are you prepared for either aspect?
I'm prepared for everything. And he's just going to start walking forward.
So cool. He's so fucking cool.
Dowler immediately remembers Trinzax beating the lights out of him at the Chamber
Literally,
of Light
like 15
hours
minutes
beforehand.
ago.
As soon as Jack starts walking, a thought flashes through of like, maybe I should just hit Jack right now.
Cool
But-
guys lose fights.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe later. Later.
Okay. So you're all are venturing forward towards
Yes.
through the forest towards the sanctuary.
Yep, Zephyr's going to kind of take rear point to ensure that everybody's, safe and shepherding them along.
Okay. I want everyone to roll me a survival check. As you are making your way through the forest.
5.
7.
20.
14.
Okay.
About to get out all of my dice.
Might
Have a sip of
I
that.
apply my not from around here perk as a Syrian, which allows me to upshift survival and what's the other one? Survival and alertness checks if I am using my canine senses.
I'll allow it.
Oh yeah.
It's perfect
I'm
time for it.
I'm actually using one of my idea points to give me edge on this smarts check for survival. So I can roll with advantage if you don't mind.
You get your little okay.
Because I don't want to start off with a 5 if I can help it.
I'm sorry, with a 7. Strong. I am
that-
prepped and ready to hit Jack in the back of the head.
That's a 17 now.
Nice.
I got me beat. I'm at a 16.
Okay. So you have a 7. What'd you
21.
get? 21? Okay, yeah. All right. Dalor, what was yours?
Dirty 20.
30, 20. Got yours. And then Zephron?
14.
14. Okay. Well, fortunately, between Jack, Dalor, and Dexter kind of, guiding everybody around, you all are able to make it through the forest without much issue, honestly. I mean, it's a new forest. It's large. Think of the redwood forest as far as the size of trees go. Huge trunks, that kind of thing. You can still see a little bit over some of the canopy and make your visual cues as far as where you're going, but you're going through a very large forest. So it takes you probably roughly another hour to make it through with little issue. And once this hour passes, you make it through, and you're finally at this clearing. And in front of you, you see the sanctuary. I have to pull this up real quick. The sanctuary itself, briefly described it last week, but it is square. It's a square temple, each with four, four corners, like four pylons at the top, and you have your steeple. It is emerald in color. The way the lights bounce off of it gives you a nice emerald hue. It's very iridescent as the light passes over it. And at the front, you see an opening. It's just an open door, or an opening directly into it. There's no door. It's just dark inside. What would you like to do?
Dalor's gonna move forward, hopefully with Jack up there in the front.
Jag would be taking point and seeing the door with darkness beyond, reaching for a flashlight or similar device, and shine it forward. Just trying to keep his eyes peeled. This appears to be the way to go, and trying to stay on edge as much as he can for any surprises, which is going swimmingly so far.
I'm gonna try a psychic sonar. This 30-foot radius around me. See if I can
just
catch
trying-
anything.
Oh, you're trying to look for like any big bads. Give me a perception check with that.
Yeah.
A little alertness perception. Excuse me. I have to watch my words.
17 with a 4 on the D4.
Ooh, okay. So you let out your little silent ping, trying to find out if there's anybody inside with you. You don't get anything. It seems like there's no one else but you, the six of you.
I'm not picking up anything psychically within my range. So it could be further in or further up. But at least for now, there's nothing else.
And you guys are all inside, correct? You've all moved inside.
Jack definitely has.
How high are the ceilings? Because it is a steeple. Could be above us.
Well, ceilings usually are above us.
Yeah. Could be in the bell. I don't know.
It's
Well,
a
he
it's
said
a
that
high.
it was tall, like we were
Yeah.
able to see it from far away and through the trees. So I'm assuming there's like layers to it. So at
Yeah,
least
it's a very
this
tall
layer's
ceiling, yeah.
safe.
Yeah. So you step a little further in, and as you do, automatically you see light bouncing off the walls. You get a feeling from the light from outside is actually bouncing through an opening somewhere and bouncing off and irradiating a green iridescent light all along the walls to kind of illuminate it as you are all finally making your way inside.
Any particular points of interest, like a bell or a way up, like staircases or whatever else?
So make me another alertness check.
Everybody, or just
If you want to roll for it, yeah.
Yeah, can I just specifically look for the figure that I saw?
Yes, you may.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Trinzax, you don't see anybody except the six of you. You look around, it's pretty mundane, pretty empty in here. A little bit of overgrowth, as a matter of fact. But really, you look ahead and you see, oddly enough, you see an opening. You see a couple of openings. One of them has, and this is for everybody now, really. One of them has a greenish glow emanating from beyond. So you see a darkness, and there's just like a green glow in like the outline of the shadows, essentially.
But the green glow, the green light, the emerald walls, Jack's kind of looking around going, Dalor, I think you're wrong. I think we're here for Dex.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes, because we know all that green I'm constantly clad in.
I thought that it would, well, yes, I'm clad in green, but like, I feel like you look good. Hey, never mind.
Hey, I look good in everything.
Dalor motions to Jack's power weapon that does have the green accents to it in his hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the scythe that never goes away, and literally just like, it's like, all right, fine, and just like throws it over his shoulder, takes a step forward, like, heading towards this new jade-colored light.
So you're heading towards the opening.
It calls to me because green.
Precious.
Actually, because of the nature of how Jack had his morph abilities bestowed upon him, he's going to sort of like crouch, take it slow, as if he was once again hunting this light.
And as you approach it,
It
Jack,
worked before.
Jack, you hear something as you approach this entrance. Just you. Come find me in the maze.
Jack will out loud, like as he rolls his eye and shrug and just go, "Oh, great."
What was that?
Did you all not hear that?
Hear what?
Come find me in the maze?
I heard you bemoan something.
I don't bemoan. Just
I saw your ears twitch, but nope, didn't hear anything.
No,
That's
what
an
about me?
important question.
They don't believe in you.
who doesn't believe in me? Which one of you? And like starts turning around, like looks. And actually, since it was put out into the world, and the failed checks were because Trinzax is ready to swing at Jag, he's gonna turn around and go, "Is it you? I thought we were buddies.
We're
We've been-
buddies.
We've been
We're
training this whole
buddies.
time together. You don't believe in me? This is
I
supposed to be my
do.
trial. Everything's green."
I do. I'm just gonna sit right here, and you're gonna do your own trial by yourself without me. Then I sit on the floor.
I'm going to share consciousness with Jack as he's hearing these messages.
You only hear Jack's playthrough. You don't hear the actual voice.
Oh, I don't hear the call. I just hear the response.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's feelings in this moment as even though he's projecting this bravado with you kind of piggybacking on his thoughts, it's less words or anything, but you get this feeling that with what was said of they don't believe in you, as like he's now more worried about letting everybody down.
You feel Dalor's connection. Like everyone knows when Dalor is checking in, essentially.
The second that the chat, like, he has that feeling, the thoughts immediately shift to, "I got this. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm in my element. Everything is exactly how it should be."
I have
Just
an
had a-
question.
Go for it.
When Jack is in his Power Ranger form, does his large jackal ears come out of the helmet?
Goes up and over him.
Got it. So the ears are visible.
As per the beautiful artwork we have, somebody plugged the artist.
True. That's true. That's important detail. That was eating me alive when somebody mentioned that they could see the ears move.
Well, we're not morphed right now, are we?
Yeah.
I
No.
am not currently.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are morphed right now.
True.
So, the way you just described Jack's mental state, though, made me think of the Cowardly Lion from.
Oh, very much so. 100%. Like the exact same vein, which is also funny because that's a cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we tell, like, from his body language that, like, something's not quite right with Jack?
What is that skill that I will have you roll if the grid master allows that I am able to tell you you must roll to figure that out?
That would be a perception, really, an alertness. That's really what that's going to be. And then Jack, honestly, if you want to hide it,
Deception.
you would do a
That's
deception
definitely
roll.
1000% that's deception. Come on, don't screw me over. You did. It's a total of 6, so probably everybody reads.
Yeah,
I
you're
got
not
an
hiding that very
8.
well.
I got an 8, but a 4 on my D4.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I can do it.
Buddy, are your legs shaking?
never.
I've seen you throw yourself in the face of death dozens of times at this point. I've never seen your legs shake.
Not even on leg day do my legs shake.
Jack, you will fail again.
And ooh, the like plugin Adam like has to prove this voice wrong now and just starts heading forward to look for this maze.
Okay. So you walk through the entrance.
Absolutely.
Okay. And as you do, the closer you get to the entrance and that first step, you feel the walls pulse faintly. And there's a narrowing with each breath you take. The air grows tight, almost claustrophobic. So you're going to venture forth. I want you to make a survival check.
All right. Me debating on whether or not I should even ask if scent or keen hearing, but I think keen hearing might apply. So I'll say that we can upshift this. All right, we're not using that die anymore tonight because it's failed me twice. That's going to be a total of 6.
Oh, okay. So you travel through this maze and try and, go through these various corners and make these turns. But as you do, the walls get tighter and tighter. It gets harder to move through. Your chest starts to tighten. This is not where you want to be at. You do not like these kind of close quarters.
Nope.
You slow.
Breathe.
What you get back is Jack saying, I am, but he's not really, and like definitely slows as it like narrows a little bit. Probably what happens is like at first, because with the scythe over his shoulder, this is a pole arm, so and now we're in close quarters. And probably like the first thing that happens is that kind of like bounces off the wall, and the sound actually probably makes him jump for a second, realizing how close the walls are. I know I can't put it away. Can I collapse it? We never discussed. So that like
I think
it's
for-
not huge on my back.
I think we discussed we could at least shorten it a little bit while you're not morphed. Because you're not
Gotcha.
really going to use it.
So yeah, like enough that like he can stow it on his back and
Yeah. It's not too cumbersome at that point.
continues forward literally one step at a time. Like takes a step, reassesses, takes a step, reassesses. And like hands basically in his head gauging where the walls are. It's actually him trying to make sure the walls don't come any closer.
You hear in your mind, you failed as a mercenary. You will fail as a ranger.
Zephyrn's going to see Jack struggle, and he's going to try and
You can't see him at this point. He's
I
in
don't
the
think
maze.
we can. He went
Oh.
in, he went through the doorway.
He's in the maze.
Okay.
For the test.
Okay. Well, shoot. I was gonna say he chases after him, but
I mean, I will say you can at least use your morphers to communicate, if that is something you wish to do.
let me come back to that and think about what I would say.
Fair enough.
Jack at a snail's pace moves forward.
Okay. Roll me another survival.
Alrighty.
Dalor is going to keep connection as long as he can. And if he feels him get out of range, then he'll start stepping forward, like closer to the doorway, to try and keep Jack in connection with him for as long as possible.
Okay.
Well, we're moving up in the world. That's a total of 12.
Okay. It gets a little easier. You're taking your breaths. You're hearing the comfort from Dalor. You still feel that connection from him. And it gets a little easier. You're not as constrained on your breathing. You're able to focus your mind and press on through the maze.
With that connection still there, like having this presence from Dalor, I'm gonna be a little bit of a self-insert, but something that helps me focus as the player is, like having music or the TV or something in the background. So with that, like as it's happening, Jack's feeling it get a little bit easier having this connection. Jack's just gonna go, "Hey, Dalor.
Yeah.
I know I'm a little busy right now, but can you explain all of that henshin stuff to me?" And just try to provoke him into hyperfixation ramble so that there's something going, so that he has something else to pay attention to other than the walls.
Absolutely. Deep breakdown, separate energy signature frequency from the morphing grid. It's accessed by Edenite technology, whole thing.
Okay.
And he can tell that's what you were looking for.
Amazing.
Some nonsensical background explanation of things. Dalor is going to turn towards Trinzax and Artemis and mouth watch the door and point towards the doorway that we came in through.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
go back to providing this background analog of different energy signatures and how belts are so much better than wrist-bound transformation devices.
I like it. Okay. Give me one more survival check, Jack.
Do I get any bonus from my leader being in the back of my head?
You know what? Because he's giving you this and he's giving you that mental distraction, I will give you the upshift.
Hey! It's not going to help me. I've been rolling terrible.
It's perfect.
Oh, I put the wrong dice down. There we go. It literally didn't, because even though we upshifted, there's a 1 on every die. So a total of 11.
You can spend a story point to reroll any dice that has a 1 on it.
Oh, even the skill dice?
Any dice. I put the story point cheat sheet in the side chat for everybody.
For some reason, my brain only cataloged that as just the D20. So yeah, I will use a story point if allowed to reroll this here D8 and hope for something that's not a 1.
Go for it.
We're at 5, and the GM now has 1.
Not a 1, it's 2. So total of 12.
Well,
So
I
not
can't
much
win.
better.
Well,
Okay.
hope you guys have fun finding a new Green Ranger.
Nope.
I
So
appreciate
it was
your
12 total?
total of 12, yes,
Okay.
which is the highest roll I've gotten so far on the survival check since
I love
entering
it.
the maze.
Oof.
I love it. You continue on. Dalor's still in the back of your mind, giving off his random bits of information about what he knows about, all of his research and the morphing grid that he knows and everything like that. It's
The Henshin Nexus. It's not the morphing grid, but it's similar.
same but different.
Different frequencies, same energy pattern.
Same, but different.
Yeah, exactly. So you proceed. It's good white noise for you. Though you are still slowed down, it is still quiet. You finally see the green glow actually getting brighter and brighter as you see the exit of this maze.
Ooh, we
And as you
accelerate
get
because
closer,
it's an exit.
yeah. So as you do, you see a figure show up in front of the light.
Stop immediately. Shit, do I have my Blade Blaster available even though I'm not morphed?
Nope.
Damn it. Alrighty, guess it's a scythe. Just-
So, okay. So you're making your way out of the entrance and into the
slowly
clearing.
now, yeah. Just seeing this figure in front of me, like, well, either they're gonna start swinging or talking, and let's let them figure out which it's gonna be.
So the figure turns and starts to walk towards you. And as it does, he looks familiar, but different. You see a version of yourself, morphed, darker. And he looks at you through his visor, extends his hand, and says, "Give me the morpher. I'll finish what you can't."
There's nothing I can't finish.
You're going to let them down. You know it. Let me have it. And you won't let them down.
Letting you have this morpher lets them down.
Can we hear that if we're listening in through the morpher? Can we
Are
hear
you,
just
are you
Jack's
listening
words?
through the morpher?
Oh yeah, I'm listening through the morpher. I've been looking around this building.
Are you?
I've been,
I
listen,
gave you
I've been
the
looking
option. No
around
one
this
ever said they
building
were
and
doing it.
eavesdropping because Delores like he's doing his gym thing, and I know what he's doing. But I'm like, maybe I should listen in on this while we check out the surroundings. So
And
I can't hear what's in his head, but can I hear what Jack is saying?
Is he saying it out loud? I guess is the other
I guess that's the
question.
other
Yeah.
question.
oh yeah, Jack would be saying this out loud. He appeared in his point of
Oh,
view.
this is
This
a
individual is talking to him.
yeah. This is a vision actually in front of him. At this point, you would not hear.
Mm.
Um, you would not hear. Only Jack would hear the voice.
But could
I'm
they
the
But you
guy
can
that
hear his
installed.
responses.
I'm the guy that installed secret communicators in everybody's helmets. Yes, I'm listening in to the morpher. Yes.
even still, I would believe that if going through this, like there was like a little ping of like just trying to open the comm, Jack still would answer it. Like, I'm going off solo. Somebody's trying to keep communication. This makes sense. So,
Sure.
yeah, I would say for sure you get at least Jack's side of it. As he just stares down himself, and yeah, looks to see what the demeanor is after Jack rebuffs this request.
He
think
looks back at
Zephyr-
you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was
No.
gonna say, I think Zephyr would also be listening in, just because that would be standard practice when somebody goes off on their own to have a line of communication open, so that if something were to happen, the rest of the team would be aware.
It just seems like a good idea, right?
Well, with the background of rescue and
Mhm.
survival and everything like that, you always keep that line of communication open.
That's it.
So
That actually brings up another good thing. Am I still in range for Dalor? Because it sounds like Dalor might be able to pick up more stuff, but the range is probably more limited than the morphers.
By the time
My
you had reached the end of the cavern or the end of the maze, that connection is severed.
Gotcha.
Your only connection is simply because of the morphin grid technology you have in your morphers.
Hell yeah.
But the figure in front of you stands up and proud. Whoops. Let's keep the just as a side note. Let's keep the chats to Discord because it's messing with the Zoom. I think so. Anyway, um, the figure stands up and proud. You know, chest out, proud. No, you have this all wrong, Jack. Let me have your morpher. Everything will be just fine. I want you, and Art, feel free to correct if this is not an appropriate role for it. But particularly for you, Jack, I want you to give me a survival.
Now I'm curious
Because
as to why.
you are fighting your instincts.
Hmm.
Oh, roll against willpower. So
Ooh.
Oh,
your willpower score is the DC that you're trying to beat, and it's just a D20 roll.
Oh, just a D. Okay,
Mhm.
alrighty. I got out a new
thank you.
D20, guys. Um, so we're gonna try here. Um, so willpower score is a 13. Thank God that I put things in being a tough guy. Um, might I use a story point to reroll a natural one?
You can.
Yep.
We give the DM another one. That puts us at 4 and the GM at 2.
Me wondering if meets it beats it because that is a 13 on the die.
Yes.
That does it.
Yes. Okay, good. Woo.
The words sink into you. You feel that urge. Like you understand that feeling of failure. You do not like that feeling whatsoever. You look for any way to make sure the mission is complete. By any means, almost. Within reason. But this is not one of those reasons. And you push past his goading. You push past the temptation. And you see behind him a green flame.
Very much so wanted to say it. I already looked like you did it. See behind him this green flame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With the last thing that he had said, I believe Jack's response, looking over, seeing this green flame, he would um, nod in his general direction, and he would just say, "If you want this morpher so bad, you can take it from my corpse." And Jack will then yell out, or growl out rather, "It's morphin time," as as he morphs. Um, and knowing that this would probably fake him out in a one-on-one scenario, thinking like, yes, this is going to be a time where the objective is we're going to see who wins. Jack's going to raise the scythe, run at this individual, and instead of swinging, use his 3 times jump distance to try to clear him, aiming directly for the green flame.
Okay, I want you to make an athletics check then. Oh. I mean, they're both the same. It can be athletics or acrobatics, but they're both the same for you, so
They
it doesn't
are all
really
the same
matter.
for me. So it's going to be 11 plus 2 on the D2. So
So
total of 13.
okay, so you charge at him, thinking you're about to attack. Is what's going through this vision's mind essentially, and you leap over him. And as you do, he lets out just this cry of anger that you have bested him. You've avoided his temptations, and you arrive at the green flame. And once you do, you look behind you, and the figure is gone now. He's vanished with his cries.
Oh, well,
You
that
look
was
at
a
the
lot easier than I thought.
You look at the flames, and as you approach them, it grows. The flame grows very large, and then compresses into a ball of light. And that ball of light then spreads to the Scorpio constellation, and then finds itself back into your morpher.
This is Power Rangers we're talking about. As that happened, he does like a very dramatic pose, like in victory. It kind of looks like Legend of Zelda when he gets a new item, but it's,
He has a win emote.
Nobody's here to see it. You can't prove that in the court of law. Amazing. So yeah, with that, in that point, once it kind of seems like everything's there, is there a alternate route from this area of the maze?
Well, before you go,
Oh,
there's another voice that's in your head. It's
Is
not
it
as
Delaware?
tempting, though. You've done it. Very well done. And when you hear that, you see a phantasmic image. Another phantasm, like a phantasmic image of a scorpion-shaped robot.
he's gonna kind of like tilt his head, look at, kind of like take in all of the features, claws, legs, tail, and yeah, just kind of observe it in that moment to try to see what it's all about and just go, probably would try to address this voice and say, normally when people speak in my head, which is a rule I've only recently had to make, that I'm supposed to know who they are.
I am your Scorpio Zord. You may now use me in times of great need.
Makes a note to ask Delore what a Zord is, and then just kind of like agrees and just says, excellent. If that is to be your purpose, then I shall be your pilot, your ranger.
Very well. And it just fades out. And then as you do, what do you want to do next? You're looking for a way out?
Well, now you make me feel like there's more cool stuff in here. Hey, look, it's a vorpal sword. Yeah, probably the next bet would be making his way out, hopefully by an alternative route that is not as claustrophobic.
So, oddly enough, there's no new exit. The only exit is the way you came in.
Well, let's go back.
You go
But
back.
with an air of confidence this time.
That's right. You go back, you step through there, ready to face the claustrophobia again. It's not there. The tight spaces that were there before, this long maze that you trekked, was no longer there. It's just a long hallway.
Like now I can just like turn around, look at the place that I came in, and there's the party, like, or the team.
I mean, you still see at this point, it's still dark. It's still dark. It's
Okay.
still a long hallway. But you just see like the little speck of light at the very end of the tunnel. No longer this wishy-washy maze, these tight corridors.
I'm gonna have to ask somebody who possibly might know a little bit more than I about why that is the way it is, and proceed down, still morphed because, I mean, that just seems fitting in this moment. And yeah, makes his way back through this hallway towards everybody else. Scythe casually over his shoulder.
Okay, everyone else, you are all sitting there patiently waiting for Jack to come back. And let's see, I think it's Dexter, Zephron, and Delore are keeping tabs on that entrance, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You all see him come back morphed. A little
And
bit
I'm
different.
instantly on high alert. I am instantly on high alert. Like, what's going on? Why are you morphed? What is it? Go time?
Because I just had to fight against the only creature in the universe that stands a chance against me.
Trinzax is over
Trinzax is
here.
outside.
Damn. Got my ass.
Got him! So y'all, okay.
Jake just goes, "No, that's sparring. That's different."
Trinzax and Artemis, are you inside or outside? I know.
I believe we're outside looking at the other entrance.
Yeah. Like we're out
You're
the front
out.
door.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah.
outside of the front door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I would like for you two to roll me an alertness check.
Great. Oh, I-
I love that
Jack
face.
has rubbed off. Jack has rubbed off on me incredibly well because I just rolled a one, and a one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oof.
That's how you do it.
I guess.
Like a 1 in 2,000 chance.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
well, hopefully I will rub off on you for your next one because I got a nat 20 and a nat 4.
Let's go.
Nice. Awesome.
We get a story point back.
I'm scratching your face. That's what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention at all.
Yeah, that's essentially what's happening right now. You, Trinzax, are just completely engrossed with Artemis, giving her little scratches behind her ears. I won't take advantage this time.
This time.
This time.
This time. Okay.
You have an IOU 1 natural 1 from the GM.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, you know why. But
Which, as somebody who's pulled that before, that's the most terrifying thing you can do.
Artemis,
Yeah.
you fortunately, even though you're getting, your rocks off with your scratches, unprompted, you notice some rustling coming from the forest. And out of the forest, you see a female figure. Long, braided, blue hair. Multiple braids, mind you. And a white gown. She wears a crown with 3 spikes. And her face looks more like a mask. There's no emotions, there's nothing there. Yellow eyes, red lips.
Well, while I'm getting my scratches, both of my ears perk up, and then my head automatically twists to the figure, and I am just in my basically my defensive
Your
stance.
so your fur stands on end essentially like a cat going,
Yes.
ready to go, ready to pounce.
Yeah.
So Trinzax, that puts you on alert immediately. And as this figure walks out, are you guys telling anybody about this?
Um,
Do they seem like a threat?
You don't know? Actually, you know what? Roll me, now that you see her, roll me an alertness check.
Okay.
DM, is what I put in the group Discord a correct image for who our friends see?
Oh, incredible. I
Correct.
rolled I rolled 2 4s and a 20.
Nice.
We get a
See?
story point back.
see, I
Okay.
rubbed off. Yes.
You did. I just need to get away from Jack. Ugh, man.
Artemis, what did you get?
Oh, I'm doing it.
I mean, you're both looking at her.
Oh. That would be a. Ooh, that's a 12.
Okay. Well, Artemis, this figure is not familiar to you, but Trinzax. This looks like the exact same shape that you saw in the steeple earlier.
Oh, I, I hate that.
And
Are there any like rocks near me, or pebbles, or anything to throw inside?
I mean, it's overgrown. It's an overgrown temple. There's probably something there.
Great. I want to like whoops and just like throw a rock behind me into the steeple to get their attention inside.
Ah, okay, okay. That's how you're getting their attention.
Yes.
So the four of you. Yes, Delore.
Jack's out of
No.
the maze.
Yeah, Jack has just been like telling you guys how awesome it was, and that like apparently he's got something called a Zord, and he doesn't know what that is. And then when the rock comes in, and Delore kind of looks, puts his head, does the thing. Jack's immediately looking to see if there's a second exit up front here, so that if something's happening that we gotta go, that Jack can potentially flank whatever's happening.
Well, it's at that point you guys notice that Artemis is, fur is out, and Trinzax just throws a rock y'all's direction to kind of indicate there's
Yeah.
something going on.
I immediately move, especially when I see like our wonderful Manhunter Kitty's fur on edge. I rush over there to try to investigate. And I look in whatever general direction they're looking in.
And you see that same figure. I'm
Uh,
assuming the rest of the three of you are going as well.
If there's an opportunity to split off and flank, I will. But if there's not, then yes, Jack will just
This
move
is
with
a
the
one
team.
way in, one way out temple.
Damn it, Beaker! No, I'm kidding.
Don't blame me. Blame the constructors of Astralis. All right. So now everyone is out and they see this figure. I want you. Shit. Oh no. Too many buttons. Anyway. So you all see her as she comes out. She's alone at the moment. Sorry, a bunch of shit's popping up. And she looks at all of you, each individually. She looks at Trinzax. She looks at Artemis. She sees Dexter come out. She sees Zephyrin come out. She sees Delore come out. She's patiently sitting there, waiting. And then Jack walks out, morphed. Not dark, just his normal morph self. And she looks up at you, and even though her face is expressionless, you all feel a sense of disappointment. And you hear her say, "Greetings, Rangers. Ivan Ooze sends his regards. Seems your verdant friend was more capable than we had realized. It's quite a shame. He would have been quite useful. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to try again. Tangas, dispose of them." And at that moment, 8 Tangas walk out from the forest.
It's morphin time.
Immediately.
Tis.
Yep.
So you all morph, and now we are at an initiative.
Would anyone like to follow me?
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 2 this time.
You know what?
I
I
rolled
think
a
I
nat
learned
one.
my lesson with my bad roll. No, I might curse you if I follow you.
Don't do it. You
never
can get
know.
cursed. Don't get cursed.
I'll follow you this time. Let's go.
Three.
Let's go. We're there.
Artemis?
Yes.
I offer you an upshift or a +1 to damage to go after me in combat.
Yep. I will follow.
Let's go. 4 points. Uh, 23 for Dalor.
Whew.
Made the right
Then-
decision.
Oh, Captain.
All
or
4 of
Captain?
you. All 4 of you will roll a d4 and subtract it from 24, and that's your initiative.
Rolling low
21.
is a good thing.
I rolled a 1.
I also rolled a 1. High five.
8.
So,
Roll the 3.
okay. So, which one of you between Dexter and Jack are faster? Who's got
I
the higher
have a
speed?
Probably
Speed
Dexter.
of 7.
Oh, yeah, I got 5.
Okay. Blue, green. So that's 23, and then black. Okay, and then Artemis, it's D4 minus 23.
I got a 2, so.
Oh, so you're
21.
actually ahead of Zephyrin.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. And then what about you, Trinzax?
16.
16. Okay. And just for my own sake, your speed.
My speed is 6.
Okay. All right. All right, so top of the order that we have right now, we have our Red Ranger.
Through our communicators, I'm going to ask Jack, do you want to fight the lady in blue? Or are you going to help with the group?
I'll keep her busy. Make sure that she's not as disappointed anymore. And brandishes the scythe, ready to go for his turn.
Yeah, hit her with your Zord or whatever that is.
Starts to consider if he can.
Dalor is going to rush forward, summon the polearm as a free action, and Sun Wukong climbing to the top of the mountain, plant the end of the polearm in the ground, 1 foot around the side of it, and swing his body to kick one of the Tengus in the head.
Okay. I would like you to roll me your attack. I think that's what it's going to be might for you.
Yeah.
It's Tenga, not Tengu.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm trying, okay? That's a 14 to hit.
14 just hits, and you wallop him. So you're just essentially doing a kick on a pole. You're a pole
Yeah.
dancing kick. Yeah.
Yep.
So you give him a nice, solid kick right. Are you doing this projecting forward or to the side?
Yeah, projecting forward,
Yeah. So you
like
give him a
trying to
nice
get
little.
in front of a group of them.
Okay. So you kick this Tanga in the chest, and you know, he stumbles a little bit, and he looks at you and just.
I'll kick the base of the pole arm out from the ground and then hold it horizontally, like trying to keep all of them in front of me on the other side of the weapon.
Mm, okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So next we have Dexter.
All right. Are any of these, and I'm up to shenanigans. Are any of these Tinga? I imagine they're like somewhat grouped up.
I mean, yeah. So you have there are pretty much four on either side of Madame Woe.
And we're fighting in this forest.
Mm-hmm.
You are fighting just outside the temple. Yes.
Okay. I want to try because I use the power axe. I want to try to fell one of these trees on these Tinga.
Well, no. So
Can't do
maybe we didn't correct this. Your power weapon is your pole.
that. Okay.
So the
Got it.
yeah.
No problem. Then I'm gonna take out my gun, my trusty
Okay.
gun.
All right. All right. All right.
Especially since I have the upshift and damage from my own kit, thanks to Grid Tech, and now I have an upshift and damage from Delore as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to delete one of these Tinga from existence.
Okay.
Are you
Give me
using the upshift from me or the damage increase from me?
I'm gonna use the damage increase from you.
Okay.
And Dolor, did you use you don't get a damage increase on yours, do you?
I don't. It just
Yeah, it's
puts me
everyone
in
else
front
does.
of everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome.
That is
And that's going to be, and since I have a +1 and I'm getting a +1 from Delore, that's three. That's 3 damage.
sweet. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So you hit one of these Tango warriors, and it definitely leaves a nice little sear. That one's looking a little rough from that first shot.
He's got one of those like anime massive holes in his body.
Not quite a hole, but he's definitely got some good singe marks. He's almost like a fried chicken at this point.
All right. And let's see. You said we have 4 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
None of us taking damage yet. I'm just gonna stick with my group for right now,
Okay, very good.
and that's it for me.
Now it's Jack's turn.
Well, we discussed this plan. Attempting to circumvent as many of these Tenga as he can, Jack is going to once again utilize his jump to try and get over and directly to the lady in white so that he may land hopefully in melee with her. And staring at her expressionless face before he swings, he's going to say, "What's it going to look like when you scream?" And he's going to try to go for a solo strike. I will be provided that I hit utilizing the bonus damage from following Delore.
Okay.
Read that right? I did. That's a 22 to hit.
And you're using your up and damage?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're using your pole arm and you're striking at Madame Woe. Good. So you do this, you run, you launch over her and land on the other side. and you take your pole and you swipe up. You swipe up or down, doesn't matter. You're swiping at her with the bladed end,
Mhm.
and it lands, and it gets her really, really good. And she cries a second, ah! How? Ah, man. How impudent, you Green Ranger. Just you watch. And, yeah, that'll be it for that.
Still disappointed.
We shall see. And with that, do you have anything else you want to try and do?
I don't believe that I can.
Okay. So that's 3 points of damage you gave it, right?
I do remember that my scythe is 1 sharp and then a bonus damage, so it should be 2.
2, yeah. So 2. Okay, yep. Okay.
And one of these days, I'll remember to say that I'm going to spend a personal power to inflict the poison, but I didn't do it again.
It's okay.
One of these days, I'll remember.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Now we have our Pink Ranger. You're muted.
Okay. Well, I think as part of my move action, I want to add my hard target.
Okay.
And I think that is an acrobatics.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Let me double check. It's been a minute, and I don't have your sheet right in front of me right now. I have all these other things.
Acrobatics, yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
10.
That does increase your evasion score by 10.
Oh, okay. It adds to
It's
it.
your
Yeah.
acrobatics skill dice, not a d20 plus the skill dice.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. What was that? 3. That's a 3.
So your evasion goes up by 3.
Okay. So I do that, and
Mhm.
then do I see everybody going towards the Tengus or the woman?
Well, right now you see Delore is on one side of the Tango Warriors. You saw that Dexter fired at another Tango on the other side of Madame Woe, and then Jack is essentially on the other side of Madame Woe.
Okay. Then I will go and find a Tengu to bite into.
Okay. Which side?
My right.
Okay, so you're gonna go on the same side as Dalor.
Yes.
Okay. Then roll me that might check. And that's a snag for you.
Get him. If you use the upshift instead of the damage increase, it won't be a snag for you.
It'll be just a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. A 7.
7?
Mhm.
Okay. You try. You run up to it and you try and leap and make a good bite. But unlike your first appearance, it unfortunately the Tenga gets out of the way. And you
Then
miss.
I'll just turn around and I will start growling and trying to prepare my pounce.
Okay. Uh, now it's Zephyrin.
Zephyr's gonna take a moment and kind of evaluate the battlefield, seeing the Tangas kind of taking their division and seeing that Jack's holding his own against this uh, woman in white with the red lips. And he'll say on comms, Jack, we know you're strong alone, but you don't have to do it alone.
Just for
But
now. Oh, go
but
ahead.
but mess her up for us. And he's going to launch himself towards the Tanga that Dexter had already hit
Mm-hmm.
with his power weapon. So he's gonna make a charge towards that Tanga.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's charging towards the Tanga, he's going to have his pole arm manifest or show up in his hands, and he's going to stab towards that Tanga.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
All right.
And are you taking the upshift or the damage?
I'm going to take the upshift.
Okay.
And which one is that? That is might. Okay. Which is okay. That is a 21. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hits. You come in and you slice this Tanga right in the front, and it falls. It's the first to fall.
Nice. And as Zephyr's doing that, he'll whip the pole arm back and kind of do a kata style finish for it.
A little bow staff.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now it's Madame Woe.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's her name. So Madame Woe is sitting there facing you, Jack. You've struck her. She laughs and laughs. And she does something interesting. She backs away and produces a mirror. And with that, as she holds the mirror to you, she says, "You're not going to fight me. No, 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 my dear puppy." And through using some... She runs her hand across the mirror. And as she does, that vision that you saw in the maze, at the end of the maze, takes form. Corporeal now. Looks at you and says, "Ready for round 2?"
Round 1 wasn't much. Don't expect the next from round 2.
And with that, Madame Woe, she backs away, kind of making space for the two of you to hash it out, and turns her focus to the rest of the Rangers. And that'll be the end of her turn for right now. In the meantime, Trinzax, I would like you to go.
Yeah, I see the madame taking a step back, and I see an opening. So I would like to charge her
Okay.
and use one of my personal powers to do a triple whoa. A triple strike. I'm so sorry. A triple strike attack.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be using my I'm probably just going to use my blade blaster for this. So
So that'll be your targeting.
I'm using the blade. That's
Oh, you're actually using the blade. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would still be finesse, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I dropped it. I'm not gonna look at it. That's a nat 20. Let's go.
Hey.
Another
Nice.
story point.
It was a 14 on the floor, so it would have worked either way. So great. So that's my first attack. So that's a 1.
And did you take the upshift or the damage?
No, I didn't do either.
Oh, no, you didn't
Trinzax
follow. You
didn't
didn't
do
follow. Never
follow-up.
mind.
I don't follow.
You're right. You don't follow.
I have a bit of a I am fate, I'm the chosen one mentality. So yeah, so that's my first. And then my follow-ups is a 13. If the second one hits.
No.
Okay. And my third is a dirty 20.
The third one connects.
All right, and that's just another 1 damage.
Okay. Good to know.
And then I yell as I run up, "Don't leave yourself so open." And then I strike. And that ends my turn.
Very good. Now we have the Tangas. So, Dalor.
Yep.
You're surrounded by 4 Tangas. Well, you have 3 that are really occupied. One's kind of occupied with Artemis. Although 2 of them are really focused on you. And they will take a strike. Or at least the first one will.
I will be evasive.
Be evasive.
It is a 16.
Okay. Well, it's 22.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You try and move out of the way. But not quite. So his talon comes up and swipes across you. Now, that's a free action.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take his beak slash, followed up with a beak attack. And that one misses. So he comes in and swipes at you first with his talon. Gets you there, and then tries to get you with his beak to follow it up, but is unable to get you. Then the second Tanga tries to do the same thing.
Okay.
You're still using your evasion, I assume?
Yep. Still being evasive.
Yeah, well, good. That was a 7, so that definitely missed you. Let's see. We have the one next to Artemis that you tried to attack that moved out of the way. I'm assuming you're trying to evade out of this. She still has her hard
Yes,
target
I
for
still
this
have
round.
my hard to target. Yes.
Yeah. Well, good thing I roll so shitty. Because it's a 10 total.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah. Would have been real bad for you. Now we have the other half Zephyrin, you have two of them facing you.
Okay.
The first one is going to attack. Same thing. It's going to do a Talon Strike.
Okay, I'm going to probably go with toughness.
Well, it probably doesn't matter for the first one because it's an 8.
Oh, yeah.
Tough it out. Tough it out.
You could have took that without being morphed.
Yeah.
And the second one trying to get you is a 9.
Both fail.
Yeah, I kind of figured. You don't have to tell me that. The last Tenga is actually going to charge up at the remainder of the group. So, let's see, Trinzax. Actually, you know what? Instead of running towards the group, it's going to run to Trinzax. Because you're over there with Madame Woe. Right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to run to you, give you a Talon attack. 17.
Just hits.
Okay, so that is 1 point of damage for that.
Eh?
And it is going to follow up with a beak slash. 10.
Nope.
Okay. Well, all right. So it gets you with that one strike and is unable to make the next. And so now we are at top of the order. We're back to Delore.
All right. More martial arts, crazy, fun stuff from the Red Ranger. Dalor is going to step back, point the pole arm up into the air, and then slam it into the ground, sending 3 lines of fire towards the Tenga in front of me, using the alternate ability of my pole arm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to target those 3 with it.
Okay.
That's a downshift of 1 for it. That's fine. That's cool. There's no issue. I got this. I absolutely got this. I'm so great at this. That is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit the Tangas.
Mm-hmm. I target 3 of them. It deals 1 point of fire damage to each one of them. And I'll spend my second personal power point, so I'm at 0, to make it 2 points of fire damage to each one of them with Powered Strike.
Well, you know what? And that's 1 point of damage. That was 3, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The 3 of the 4 that were in front of me and Artemis.
Okay. So that takes care of those 3, because that's 3 points each. And it hits all of them. It hits all 3 of them. Yep. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, making sure I got this covered.
By the grid.
Yeah. So you see one Tenga that hadn't been hit yet, the one that was with Artemis. It gets singed really well. The first one that you would hit, Delore, it falls. It literally becomes fried chicken. And the third one is just as badly damaged as the one by Artemis.
Okay. Then I'm going to move to be directly behind Artemis, bouncing the staff up, and I'm just like holding the blade towards the Tenga that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you choose who you're going to attack, essentially, because one of us is going to kill you.
Okay. After that, we now go back to Dexter.
Oh, right. Are any of my... So we have 4 Tengas left.
Yes. No.
Yeah. No, you have
14.
6.
6. Okay. Oh, I thought he just killed 3. Never mind.
No.
So we have 6 left. Clone Jack and
Madam
the
Woe.
the problem.
Yeah.
Which silly me for not nuking the problem immediately. He says, and then so is any of my rangers farther than 60 feet from me? I know I stuck with the core of them, but basically it's Trinzax further than 60 feet.
No.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 of my free actions and spend 2 personal power points to heal Zephyrin and Trinzax by 1. Because I know they're the only 2 that took damage.
I did, but I'm good.
You're good? You're healthy
I'm
enough?
good.
We're going to
Yeah.
heal Trinzax then, and we'll keep 1 personal power point and 1 free action, just in case. Mainly because I don't know how much damage Madam Woe can pump out, and I'd rather you be fully topped up. On top of that, if I'm not already in position, I want to get in position to shoot Madam Woe, preferably in the face.
Okay, so you've already taken your action, but you want to set yourself up for another one?
Oh, healing that's a free
so
action.
that's a free action. You're right.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
PowerPoint and a free action.
I'm sorry.
So no, the main action, no, we're sniping Madam Woe as
Okay.
best we can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the upshift in damage. That is a 18.
Misses.
Misses. Oof. Lord.
You take your shot, and
Am I using my targeting? Because I was 18 on the die. That's targeting for the gun, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
So you had your skill die.
I didn't do my D2. I didn't do my D2.
Okay.
That's a 1. Is that still a miss?
Let me double check. Let me double check. Because there's something. No. Still doesn't hit.
My lord. Okay. Uh, certainly worth the shot. And I don't mind being back here with the Tengu because I can still put damage wherever I need to. So I'll still stick with my team. Although I don't want to be clustered. So I have 40 feet of movement. Nope, 35 feet of movement. So I'll just separate myself to the side, be it left or right, whichever one puts me at like a flanking angle to my team and Madam Woe.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And then next we have Artemis. You have the Tenga in front of you that's quite singed.
Isn't it Jack's turn?
Yeah, isn't Jack before me?
Oh, you're right. It is Jack. I'm sorry. I was reading wrong. Jack.
It's all right. I forgive you. All right. As Jack is facing down himself, he kind of has this thought to himself and just goes, "They wouldn't pull the same trick twice, would they?" And to kind of test it, he is going to use his action to swing on this visage of himself. No upshift, so it's just going to be late. Oh, wait, I can solo strike because it's just me and me.
Mm-hmm.
This is an even more solo strike than normal. That's even better than last time. That is a total of 21.
21 hits.
Alrighty. And intentionally didn't use the poison this time because I don't even know if this guy's really here. I'm not sure if I believe it yet. So that should be 1 sharp to me, which that's also a possibility.
The Dark You.
Yeah.
The Dark Jack.
Which one's the dark one?
Bum, bum, bum. Oh.
That's a good question. Can we tell who the right one is?
Yeah,
is it like a
she's a little
Street
darker.
Fighter palette swap?
Okay.
Exactly.
He's a
Or is
Exactly
it
what
like
it
a
is.
Lord Zed evil rangers?
No, they're not in onesies. No, they're not. He's not in a onesie. Well, they're kind of a onesie, but a better onesie. No, it's the
Uh,
same like color palette, but just darker, really.
just
Okay.
darker tone. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Hope none of y'all are colorblind. So then it well actually, if that connects, do I see an applicable reaction to this individual?
Oh yeah, it connects, and you feel it. There's solid mass behind it.
All right. Sounds like this is a good thing. Then, because of my dodgy perk, I will use a free action to guard.
Alrighty.
Guard.
Now it's
Defend.
Artemis.
Yes. Now, since I am just targeting that Tengu that's right in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
can I use my targeting? Or would I have to have a weapon?
You would need to use your weapon for that.
Okay, well, since he's right in front of me, I try to take another bite out of him.
Okay.
Nope.
What'd you get?
A 5.
Total? Yeah. No. You try and swipe.
Oh,
And
wait. Total. What? Wait. Because I have a snag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Yep. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try and swipe, and it just misses. Unfortunately. He's still
Okay.
hurting. He's still a burnt Tango warrior, but he's still a little dodgy apparently when it comes to cats.
Okay, I just tell the whole group, guys, I'm flubbing this one.
He's afraid of that putty tat.
Right behind you.
All right, and now we go on to Zephyrin.
Uh, with Artemis making that call, how far are they from me?
15, 20 feet.
Okay. Um, I would like to first use a personal PowerPoint to call out to Jack and use "You got this" to give him a bonus health as he's fighting himself, telling him that we believe in him. Like, he is a part of this team. He was chosen for a reason, and we believe in him.
Hello.
And
yeah.
then, as my action, I'm going to thrust my whole arm down into the ground to lift myself up and kick towards the Tenga warrior that Artemis is fighting in an
Okay.
attempt to try and help.
Okay.
And that, again, I'm assuming, is that going to be an acrobatic or a might?
If you're
I'll let you-
kicking,
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's talking. I
whatever
think
your
he's
martial
trying to
arts
think of
is.
more of like, yeah. I think he's more thinking like, do I have to roll the jump? No,
Oh,
Yeah.
no, just roll for the attack.
Okay. That is a 21 again.
That definitely hits, and you're doing another like launch kick essentially.
Yeah, just a launch kick up to kick at probably the back of the Tenga.
Yep. So as you do, you come down. You launch yourself using the base of the pole arm, and kind of pole vault yourself over and land a solid kick in the back of the Tanga, and the Tanga is out.
Nice.
So that is another Tanga gone. There's anything else?
That is it for Zephyrin.
Okay.
Can I just go up to the both of them and just start rubbing my head against them? As a
Next
thank
round.
you. Okay.
So just to clear real quick, that left side that me and Artemis were on previously, that one's clear of Tangas.
You've got one more.
There's one more over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were 4. You kind of focused on just 3. And one's just kind of trying.
Ah.
One's just trying. But now I have 3 of you over there. Okay. So now it is back to Madame Woe. And with Madame Woe, you have to forgive me for a second. She will. Yeah, this is what she's going to do. She's going to look at the situation and, assess what's going on and say, I think I've had enough fun with you Rangers for one evening. I'll see you again. And with that, she throws her hands up and vanishes from your sight. Vanishes from the planet, really.
But did she leave her trash behind?
Oh, everyone's still there. She had enough. She's done. So now we go on to Trinzax.
That's me. Seeing that Madame Woe is gone, I'm gonna go after the one that's like by itself on one side. And then kind of like look at Artemis like, I'm not gonna ask. And I'd like to use a personal point for a strike bonus against the attack on it. So I get an upshift on my first and only attack on this turn.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's my last personal one. So that is a d6. Okay. I don't like that. It's a 10, but there's a 6 on a d6.
So it's a 10 total?
Yeah.
That misses.
Yeah. I figured. And then is there any way to use my like free action to essentially like look at the space that Madame Woe was at just before, if she left anything behind? Or would that
You
take
can
a
roll
full
me. I would call that a free action if you're just looking if she left anything behind. So just
Yeah.
call me an alertness perception check.
Right. No. It's a 7.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything. It's just where she was. She's gone.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Now we are on the Tangas, and the Tangas are looking around, and they are very concerned. There's 4 of them left. Madame Woe's gone. They all look, and they're like, and just try and leave. They try and run.
Okay, so birds can do math. Makes sense.
So they are actively trying to get away from you now. They actually use all their movement to fly out and fly away, Birdie.
But Evil Jack is still there.
Evil Jack is still there, and oddly, well enough, it is now his turn. And he looks at Jack, and he is going to try and do a solo strike on him.
Using my own spells against me, Potter.
Yep. So we're going to do solo strikes. So I guess that's the upshift.
Jack is tougher than Mega Jack.
I hope you're better than my rolls, yeah.
No, if you're Jack, you gotta roll low. That's
canonical. You have to.
That's
That's
canonical.
how it goes. We don't make the rules.
yeah.
Oh, wait, if I use the wrong.
The grid does.
As a reminder for the Gridmaster, they have 2 story points that they can spend at any time currently.
Oh, I know.
You're welcome.
I've been trying to figure out the best way to use them. But that's a conversation offline. Because that will miss, because that is a 12 to hit you. And I think you're already dodgy as it is anyway.
Yeah, so you should have snagged that.
It doesn't matter then.
But even still, toughness is an 18.
Yep. Oh, I know. All right. It is top of the order now. But this Dark Jack is sitting there just like, trying to make a stand. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed horribly.
She tried to take out that one tank that's still there, that was still next to you.
Oh.
And just whiffed it. So yeah, now it's back to you, Delore.
Team, who all needs personal power points? Because I do.
I don't.
I've only used one of mine, so.
I got a big old goose egg.
Same. So is everybody good with 2 story points being spent so Dalor and Trinzax can get personal power back?
Sure.
No.
It's a team decision.
It is.
I'm missing one, so I'll vote yes.
Okay.
Jack, you say no, I kick your ass later.
All right. Yes.
Take it.
Do it. Do it now.
GM, you are now at 4. We are currently at 5. I got 2 points of personal power back. Trinzax, you roll a 1d2, flip a coin, essentially, and whatever you get is however many points of personal power you get back.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. As a free action, I send the image to Jack of the first fight that we had been in together and how we ended that one.
Yep.
And I will pole vault to be on the opposing side of the anti-Jack and hold my action to attack simultaneously when Jack goes to attack.
All right. Well, Dexter, it's your turn.
I am going to make my way over to opposite Jack and convert my blaster to the melee mode for the blade blaster
Okay.
and hold my action to attack when Jack goes to attack.
Okay. Now, Jack, you have 2 buddies willing to help you.
You know I gotta do it to you. Seeing everybody form up in this moment, the plan originally was I'll keep her busy and then her switch to him, and that's just how the battle went. And until you guys can come back over. So Jack is going to hold his action until everybody else is in position around Nega Jack.
Okay. Okay. Artemis,
Yes.
it's your turn. You see
Um,
your three of your allies gathered around Dark Jack.
We're all about 10 feet away from it.
I will see that, and knowing that I want to protect this team, so I'm going to follow them and surround and hold my turn.
All right. Zephyrin.
I'm gonna follow suit. I don't know
Okay.
if you guys heard, but I just dropped all my dice on the floor, so
Oh
Sweet.
no.
I only keep
They don't
one
count.
D20 out at a time.
yeah. I bumped my tray, but yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna follow suit and do the same thing surrounding Dark Jack, Evil Jack.
All right. And now Trinzax.
I'm going to follow suit to an extent, and I think I'm just gonna like block the like an exit behind somebody. And I'm still gonna shoot at him for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I want to like position myself behind Artemis because Artemis is shorter than the guys. So I can like
Okay.
shoot over them without hitting
Little
them
girl
while I'm
power right
standing.
there.
I believe that's everybody in position, so I think that means Jack starts things
Thum,
off.
thum, 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 thum.
Jack is going to solo strike, spending a personal power to wreathe his Scorpio Scythe in green energy, charging it with poison, and then watch me whiff this.
Please do. Please do.
Not a whiff. Not going to hit because I know my stats. That's a 16 to hit.
Well, did you? Okay. Yeah. No. It's I guess we're just gonna go down the order. So,
Well,
Jack, you
that would
took
be
you
my action, which
yep,
they were held specifically
to
in the
trigger everyone
order of
else.
initiative. So,
Mm-hmm.
I got a
So we'll,
24 against toughness.
okay.
And I was spending both my personal power to power this strike up and deal 3 points of fire damage to him.
All right. Dexter.
Uh, I'm using personal power to amp this up with cold damage,
Okay.
and I got a 18 to hit Dark Jack.
Okay. Artemis.
I will go and um go in for the bite, and that was, even though it's snag, I got an 18.
Okay.
So
Okay.
hopefully by the power of everyone together,
The power of
finally got
friendship.
one.
Uh, okay. Zephyrin.
I am going to use my power weapon as well, and I'm going to use my last personal power. Oh wait, no, I've got two of them because
Yeah,
we
new one.
recharge them. So I'm going to use both my personal power points to power it up with acid damage, uh, dirty 20 to hit for 3 total damage.
Okay. Trinzax.
Rolled a 17. And I'm using my newly acquired and last point, to add lightning damage for a total of 2.
So this is what I'm going to consider this just an entire group check, really. And you
Really, this
guys,
guy in particular.
yeah,
Yeah.
you all have surrounded Dark Jack, and Jack, even though you rolled below what you, everybody connects in their own way. We have the poison strike, we have the lightning strike, the flame strike. No, we don't have the flame. You didn't activate the flame, did you? You did. So
Yeah, you went
all
all
of
in.
your special strikes all make connection on this dark visage of Jack. And with that, all of this energy from the morphing grid essentially just coalescing in this one point. He shatters. This visage of this your dark companion is gone with a haunting scream that echoes throughout the forest as the birds that are in the trees just vacate the trees. You have vanquished Dark Jack.
Together.
Could we try? Can we try to make like a group deception check to make it seem like Jack defeated Dark Jack?
No, we're all here. It's
I don't think he wants that.
Okay, I just thought maybe.
I don't know, man. The multiple stab wounds on this guy might make it hard to convince him of this.
Well, he's shattered. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. That's true.
All right. So you have, Jack, you have passed your trial. You have essentially cemented a bond with your fellow Rangers that you didn't think you were going to at first. You've entered a new realm of understanding of you're going to need a team, and they're going to help you. You need to help them.
Jack doesn't say anything in this moment. At first, just kind of taking in. When it kind of like calms down, he does turn to everybody in turn and like kind of give a nod of respect before just kind of saying like, I knew I could count on all of you. Doesn't matter what I face. All right, now it's all of your turn. Let's go find more Zord things. Delort, again, Zords? That was not part of your speech. What?
Well, you were out of range when you learned that, and then when you came back and told us, that's when everything happened outside. So Zords are, and then launches into
Oh
a
no!
hole.
Oh no! Delor, no.
And then I come from behind and I say, "We're sparring right now," and I smack you in the back of the head with my blaster.
Swing.
That seems ill-advised.
Delor, I actually am going to need you to roll, let's say tech.
Heck, that is perfectly fine.
Just
Let's use the
for
red dice.
Jack, I rolled a dirty 20 on my attack against you.
Damn it. Yes, it hits.
15, 13, and 2.
Yeah,
God,
Zords, this is new. You don't know anything about this. You've researched what you can about your Henshin matrix and all that stuff. You've crossed your notes with, or you cross-checked your notes with Zordon, but nothing about this stuff has ever come up before.
I got nothing, Jack.
Jack actually looks stunned in that moment, then just goes,
I take another
That's-
attack of opportunity. That's a 18 to hit.
Is it meets it beats it? Because that's my toughness.
Yeah, beats it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, I get my
Literally
second
the only
attack in.
person who can actually defeat Jack's Bane is Trinzax.
Next time we face anti-Jack, we just have Trinzax deal with it.
He would have been over me. He would have ran.
Or I just make Trinzax, Dark Trinzax.
Jack's not going to that mission.
When asked about Zords, you can visibly see that Zephyrin is uncomfortable and unsure about what he can and cannot say.
So we can visibly see that?
You can visibly see that even though he's morphed.
So, because Dexter's been doing a lot of this diving into the grid itself thing as a means of both helping out the world around him and also getting home. So first I want to ask our grid master, if I may make a check to see if I have any idea what this might be myself. Um, and then I'm gonna fry Zephyrin. I'm gonna grill Zephyrin.
You would need to do a culture check, kind of a history
Okay.
check for you.
Okay.
Can Jack help by describing the image that he was shown of the green Scorpio Zord?
You can try.
So I'm gonna give myself edge of my last idea point for this smart check.
Okay.
I got a 19 on the D20. Now I'm gonna roll the D2.
Jack's just like, it showed me like a giant scorpion. I don't know. It was a little image, all green
Share-
and stuff.
just-
Looked
That's a
like
21
Share it
culture
with me.
check.
Share it with me.
Yeah, and just absolutely does that.
So, Dexter with a 21, you definitely recall, like, you kind of know what Zords are. You've heard stories.
Yeah. And this fits the description. So I'm gonna walk right up to Zephyrin and I'm gonna tell him like very pointed information about what I know. And I'm gonna go while looking him all over his face. Sound familiar, right? Sounds familiar, right?
Deception or performance?
Oh, I would do for you a deception.
Okay.
Does it match this? And I share the image Jack gave me.
Zephyrin is taking this to the grave.
That image
That
that
is
I did not
a
see.
nat 20.
Oh.
Hey, that's another story point for us.
And a 2 on my skill dice.
This man is uncommonly doing well, holding it together.
Oh yeah, no, you can't tell.
He's had months to get really good at holding this stuff back.
It's not
And
only
up
that,
until-
but it's also his training from his his time in
Mhm.
the rescue area. He's got to be able to make sure to tell someone everything's okay when it's not okay.
So,
Yeah. So you get in his face and you start saying these things, and he's like, you see a little bit of a flash of excitement at the mention of Zords, because at the end of the day, Zephyrin is still a Power Rangers fanboy. But he goes off and says, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So here's the problem. We could visibly tell that something was wrong before I started grilling him. And Dexter being like the smarts person he is, the sheer about face of his behavior while rock solid is incriminating in and of itself.
Oh, that's totally fine, but you're not gonna crack Zephyrin.
And I don't, and you know what? You don't crack, but that confirms everything I just said. And I tell the whole group. And then I add on to it. Oh yeah, Zephyr knows about it.
Okay, so you want me to beat it out of him? 'Cause
No,
I can switch targets.
No, that's a you and Jack thing. Please don't assault the rest
What
of
do
the
you
team.
mean that?
Oh my
What do you mean he
Okay.
knows about it? Because he just said that he doesn't know. It doesn't ring any bells.
And he did such a good job that it reverse psychologied me. He knows. He did such a great job. He never does a good job. He did an
Jack-
amazing job.
Jack goes silent, wondering how somebody could honestly say that they don't know something so well that the person would believe that they knew the thing. And he's just like, wait a minute, and like takes a moment.
He's like, let me talk to you about something called prior history.
That's so funny because it's prior future.
Zordon, I think we're ready to head back.
I'm talking to Jack. See, if a man sweats bullets 24/7
Yeah.
and then stops
So-
sweating bullets,
And with that, Zordon receives the message from Delore, and he's like, "Message received," and you all teleport back to the Bastion of Light. And it's there. You find Zordon at his console, ready to hear at least a brief summary of of your time on Astralis and what exactly came of it.
Jack unmorphs now that we're back, as he then says, "Well, how could it be? Like literally just still arguing with Dexter about how this all works as
listen,
they come
if
back.
it
in.
walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, flies like a duck, and suddenly starts swimming like a fish. The duck is lying.
But don't ducks also swim?
Not like fish. They swim like ducks. That's
Yeah,
the
but they
thing.
swim very well, actually. They're good at what they can fly, they can walk. They're actually very powerful creatures if you
They're all
consider this.
terrain. They're all terrain animals.
Rangers,
We're working on
Rangers.
having this
So,
conversation.
Rangers,
Oh, yes.
what exactly happened on that world?
Mental recap.
Thank you. Thank you, Delore.
Uploading.
Wait, so, okay. Jack, you have... Oh. This is new. Delore, we had never considered this a possibility. This is fantastic.
I just wonder how much of it is bioorganic as opposed to mechanical, or if it's limited to just one or the other.
That is... The possibilities are endless. I wonder, could we make our own somehow, eventually?
With everything that Dexter said just before we got here, it seems that there's a possibility, but we would have to build around. It would need to be totemic, like ideological to the wavelength or energy itself. However the energy presents itself or identifies is how we would need to build or ascertain what to build around it.
Right, and we wouldn't know until the grid tells us.
Until the energy manifests.
Right. Yeah, interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on this then. But
I
Jack,
just hope it has a really big gun.
we hope it does a lot. But Jack, that is most fortuitous. The trial that you underwent, I am pleased that you came out the other side unscathed. That speaks tremendously to your character.
Yes, no problem at all, really.
For the rest of you, the other planet we have so far is Umbra Prime and the Spire. Suppose that's your next venture.
Umbra, as in dark,
That's fire.
black.
Eyes look immediately at Zephyr.
I wonder what is not gonna be there.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Well,
In the meantime,
in
the meantime, I will. I'll be doing my studies and seeing if the morphing grid can offer any more leads to any other sources of power. Maybe more of these Zords that you found already.
I think I'll join you until the group is ready to ship back out.
Well, I and Dalor is now demorphed, and there's a huge gash across the front of his chest from the fight with the tank. It's like, I think I need a rest for a second.
Please,
You think?
very well. Rest up. Ivan still has his grasp on the galaxy. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, though. We must be vigilant, and I would not rest too much, too long.
Lambda should be able to help with this. I had designed him specifically for surviving and taking care of, and Dalor will start heading towards his workshop.
Is he like struggling, or is he like
Slightly?
Yeah. If he is, then Jack will like put an arm over his shoulder and just go, "All right, let's go."
I do have one left over. I walk up to him and I just use helping hand to give him the one hit point he's missing. Next time if I ask if you're good, you could just say yes.
The focus is everyone else before me.
Incorrect.
Very good, very good.
And then I throw something at Jack, and I say, okay, we have to start sparring with our eyes closed. When you get back, we're putting a blindfold on. No questions.
As he's like going to with Trinzax, now that Dalor is healed, with what he said, everybody else comes before him. Jack's just gonna go hypocrite.
Oof.
To me?
Right.
No, to Dalor.
Okay.
Oh, I would never call you a bad.
Don't piss off Trinzax.
The only 2 damage I've taken today has been from Trinzax.
That's so true.
Okay.
Oops.
With that, we're gonna fade to black here and call it end of the episode. I think we've reached a good point.
Ooh, is that the title of the next episode? Fade to Black?
Oh, I mean,
Yes.
Well,
it could be. I wasn't planning on it, but it definitely could be now. Okay, so that's going to end the episode for tonight. I want to thank everyone in the audience for showing up. Appreciate all the love that you guys can give. Um, it means a lot. So what I would like to do now is kind of go around the horn, and if anyone has anything in particular they want to talk about that they're doing, they can let us know, and I will wrap us up from there. So we'll start with our star tonight, Jack,
You
and work our way back.
Hi there. I am Matt. I go by War Torn Knight out there on the interwebs. Professional GM as well as actual play performer and dungeon master, game master, so on and so forth. You can find me mostly on To Be Diced ADV, also on Twitch Tuesdays and every other Thursday. And also featuring on a number of other things in the worlds. If you want to know all the things that I'm doing in all the places, follow all the social things. That's me.
All right, and now we'll go over to our friendly Trinzax.
friendly. Ask anyone but Jack, and you'll get their name. Hi, everybody. My name is Verma. I've been playing Trinzax tonight, our Yellow Ranger. You can find me tomorrow on Sword and Key. I will be playing Fragments of Loss. It's going to be, I think, a grief-filled battle. There's my son. He's really loud. You can find me there, and then my 6 days of streaming nonstop is over, so you can catch me on my Blue Sky for my next schedule that's going to be coming out of everything that I'm doing. You can follow me at Mirm with 3 R's, so that's Mirrrm, on Blue Sky, and I'll be giving updates there. Also, I just finished my part of a charity stream for Kerr County in Texas over on Meadowlark Productions. If you want to hop over there after this, they are playing a Transformers game tonight with an incredible GM, Mr. Ray, and they have 2 more streams tomorrow. If you want to stop in and say hi. Yeah, thank you.
All right, Zephyrin.
Hello, everybody. I am Shadow or Shadow Dow. I played Zephyrin this evening. I stream on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays we play games, often with the community. Sundays it's usually co-working and vibing. So if you're looking to game or hang out and do some co-working, learn about cybersecurity and the internet, you can find me pretty much everywhere as Shadow Dow, on Instagram, Blue Sky, Mastodon, you name it, except for Twitter because that place is a hellscape.
Fair enough. Artemis.
Hi. So, my name is Michelle, and I played our Pink Ranger, Artemis. And you can find me on Nerd Mom herself. I have channel here on Twitch. I have YouTube, but I also have a blog called Nerd Mom with a blog. I also have an Etsy shop, Nerd Mom Creation, and yeah, I've pretty much been doing all the things. So,
A woman of many hats.
hmm
And Dexter.
Hello. I'm a man of few hats right now, intentionally so. My name is Chris. I played our nerdy little grid loving Blue Ranger tonight. You can find me on Instagram at Reluctant Laughs. Don't have any ongoing projects right now because we are breathing for once. Although I will be a character in Pushing Dragons this Saturday. If you are in the 757 area, come on out to watch some improvisers do some wonderfully nerdy D&D role playing live.
I love it. I'll see you Saturday then.
A
it's funny.
It's so
pretty
It's
good.
so funny, but it's crazy, but it's funny.
It's so good.
And push tradition. I don't know what I'm doing for it yet, but I am in it. So I got that call
You won't
today.
know until the day of.
Day
And
before.
you will get the script, and you will forget everything.
If I
Or
get
maybe not. Maybe until the last minute, like last time. Someone got the script like very last minute, like
It's hilarious.
right before.
Now our last one, Delor. Delor.
Hello, everyone. I've been your Edonian warrior sage, Red Draco, Guardian of the Grid, Ranger, Dalor. But normally, hi, I'm Ark or Ark like Court, your Gridmaster, Lighthouse Keeper, Lore Rider, Beacon onto all beacons. You can find everything that I'm in, everything I'm a part of, my social media merch, updates, all those things at arclightcourt.com. But the big thing that we're pushing right now is Pocket World Anthology will be releasing here very soon. It is a collection of TTRPG experiences. So short TTRPG games that you can play when maybe your whole group can't get together. You're just looking for a fun TTRPG experience for the night with a friend or two. Uh, it features several different games with different dice systems and different mechanics between all of them that vary from a vampire surviving the first night that they've been transformed, a sidekick going off as a superhero for their very first mission, Metabots, if you remember that. We have a fair collection of variety games that are going to be available within that, and that will be available very soon. But to know when it's coming, keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on the socials through arclightcourt.com.
Thank you, buddy. And I am your Gridmaster Beaker. Uh, lovely little host, co-host on Tavern Talks. I have my garage on Thursdays. Now, tomorrow night we have Dressed Quest. James is going to lead the team through some fun little shenanigans. That is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. And then Tavern Talks, keep an eye on that. We have some stuff, personal stuff happening Wednesday. We may or may not have Tavern Talks. I don't know just yet. If we do, I probably won't be on it though. But that is 9 o'clock Eastern. And then Thursday, I'll be back in the garage working on the Thousand Sunny, hopefully finishing that up. And then, yeah, we'll be back here to see what happens next with the Guardians in 2 weeks. 7 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully we'll start on time next time. Hopefully we won't have those tech issues. Damn it. Ivan. So yeah, that is what we have going on right now. I want to thank you all again for showing up. Love you all. Thank you all for the support. And yeah, we're going to do a raid, so stick around if you can. And with that, everybody say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Do this.